Types of franchises. Isaac Singer and his business partner Edward Clark founded a sewing machine company in 1851. Isaac Singer, who was an engineer, showed excellent entrepreneurship. At first, he decided to sell the domestic sewing machine to housewives living on the prairie through peddlers, because it wasn't easy for them to buy products. The peddlers began to travel all over the country, selling the sewing machine to housewives after showing them how to use it. When the demand for domestic sewing machines grew, Singer signed contracts with regional retailers. He gave them the right to sell the product within the area, and in return received a certain amount of money. Singer built its sales routes through contracts with local retailers and became unrivaled in the sewing machine market. In other words, Isaac Singer became the world's first CEO of a franchisor. In today's franchise business, the franchisor provides know-how on matters such as training, marketing, management, and store openings, as well as supply products, while the franchisee pays royalties to the franchisor according to the contract. Franchises are usually divided into two types: product distribution franchise and business format franchise. A product distribution franchise involves a franchisee selling the products of the franchisor. Between the two, the relationship of a supplier and a dealer forms. General Motors began selling its automobiles using the product distribution franchise method in 1898. General Motors did not have enough resources to open retail stores in the beginning, so it provided sales rights to individual businesses. At the time, one of the conditions that General Motors specified was that the cars were to be sold under the name General Motors. This type of franchise is still continued to this day. In the 1920s, major oil companies also convinced individual businesses to use their brand names and switched them over to franchisees. By continuously exposing the same brand to customers, they successfully built their brand awareness. From the 1950s and onward, the business format franchise, in which franchisees follow the guidelines provided by franchisors in overall business formats such as operation manual, quality management, and market strategies, grew rapidly. Krispy Kreme provides donut production methods to each franchisee and fixes the interior to allow customers to see the donut making process. Franchisees look similar on the outside. They also follow the rules set by the franchisor internally so that they all provide the same services to customers. Companies can continue to operate stable businesses by systematizing the way they distribute products and services through franchising. With minimum costs and effective marketing strategies, franchising has been favored as the most utilized business type in the world for decades.